guys, it's Jen Nieto from the Pixie Post, and I'm back with the newest edition for the Moonwatch series. Today we're going to do a reading for the new moon in Aries for April 5th, 2019. Aries is a very interesting energy. It is strong, it's driven, it's confident, and it can be aggressive at times. So it'll be interesting to see how this reading turns out. As usual, just a quick disclaimer, I am not a fortune teller, I am not a guru of any stretch of the imagination, and I just do this for fun and to bring a little direction and light in people's lives. I am able to tap into the energy of my angels and the universe to be able to deliver these messages to you. Now, this is a general reading, so some of this may totally resonate with you and some may not. There'll be some people who think the whole reading is all about everything they're going through, and some people won't get anything from it except the enjoyment of watching the video. There is no right or wrong answer. It's totally fine, even if you're just visiting and are curious. So I find direction in some of these messages when I do my own personal reading. Sometimes I'll draw a card for a card of the day, which some of you have seen, or a card of the night, which I've been trying to experiment with. Hasn't taken off quite yet, so I might reevaluate that. But these readings really help give me a direction. I don't depend on it, it just kind of lets me know, okay, I'm going on the right path, or maybe I need to reevaluate or look at something in my life. So without further ado, I'm going to draw 3 cards as usual. We're going to see what the energy says and what the universe has to say. The universe has spoken quite a bit today, as we all know in Twitter land, about the 777 challenge. So, it's going to be interesting. I have a feeling a lot of good things are on the way much quicker than we anticipate. So right now I'm going to shuffle all the cards. As usual for these type of videos, I am using the Moonology Oracle card deck by Yasmin, Boland. And again, I love the art on this. It's beautiful cards, great messages, very simple the way I like it. There are some other card readers out there, whether it's tarot or oracle cards, and they're very complex, very detailed readings. And I commend them. I think that's great. We all have a different style. For me, I like it simple. That's how the energy's always been flowing through me, to keep it simple so that way you get the message across, but it's not too overwhelming. And I think they know not to overwhelm me either. So it's kind of a win-win situation. And then this is what I go by, the mantra I use for these readings. Let the moon be your guide. And it's so true. Because the sun gives us energy as well as the vitamin D that we all need. And the moon gives us energy. So it's quite interesting. The new moon usually means new beginnings, fresh starts. And also some of us may list certain things we want to either manifest or work on as far as goals and dreams and ambitions. And we'll concentrate on that the next couple of weeks until the full moon. And the full moon, one practice is that you actually keep this list until then and actually burn it with a candle, as you say, a blessing or a prayer about those goals. So it's kind of interesting. I haven't quite done that myself. I've watched a lot of videos. I follow a few people on YouTube and DTube regarding that. So I think it's pretty cool. And I might try that sometime. If I do, I'll let you guys know about it. Kind of interesting. It's supposed to help, manifest those things. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to start shuffling the cards. And see, even the backs of these cards are pretty. See? Because it shows all the different moon phases. It's pretty cool. I really like this deck a lot. I want to get another deck I have my eye on, and it has animals in it. I do have a spirit animal guide deck, but this one's a little more vibrant as far as the colors and the images. So I want to check into that. We'll see. You never know. I'm always eyeing the decks on Amazon. I know a couple of you want to do the same. So there's so many different decks, especially if you just want to try these things out and tap into any hidden gifts you might have, it's a really good way to go. It just go on Amazon. I mean, Amazon has everything for everybody, as we all know. So, all right. And as usual, I have my crystals here, my labradorite, and my rose quartz, which is my favorite because it's all about love. And this is more of a protection and fortune type of thing. And I got cat hair on it. Oh, that's awesome. Timmy's in this, even though he's not in it. He's around. I think he's sleeping somewhere. All right, here we go. Let's see what the universe has to say for us. Oh, yeah, buddy. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a very powerful reading. All right, let's begin. The first card is, which is very apropos and fitting for all of us, a new start is coming. New moon. Perfect. A new start is coming. Well, this can be pertaining to so many different things, depending upon your life and depending on what's about to begin and fresh new beginnings. This card speaks volumes. As you have noticed, a pattern is forming here. You keep hearing, cut out the old energy in your life, cut ties that no longer serve you. And this is exactly what will happen once you do that, once you come to terms with that. I'm going through still that same situation right now. I'm seeing the result of what's going to happen or what is happening, and I pretty much know the answer now, but it's a matter of letting go of that situation and moving forward. Now, logically, I'm doing that. Heart space-wise, that's a little more difficult, but I will get there. And I know once I do that 100%, more new beginnings will happen, a new start. And that's what the universe wants people to know. It's a lot scarier letting go when we don't know what's ahead of us. But the universe does promise you that once you do let go, once you realize that you deserve to be able to move forward, then you will see that new start in a different form. It could be a start of a new job. It could be a romance. It could be friendship, a work project. It could even be moving or getting healthier, getting fit, like the Active Fitness Challenge. Just all these different things. Or it could be changing little habits. It doesn't have to be a huge change, because a lot of people, including myself, tend to think of the big things. It's more whatever is a fresh start for you, and whatever plants the seed for you to go on your path. And I think that's a beautiful card, because a lot of us need to do this, and you know what it is for you, and I know what it is for me, and I'm really excited about the future, both online and offline. And I know excuse me, in this energy that we have good things in store for us. 2019 is supposed to be a game changer. And I felt that even in December, that this coming year would actually be the year. I don't know what it is. I have no way of knowing. But I just sense this energy that we're starting a new cycle. The world is starting to change. Not that there won't be more chaos, because we all know there's a lot of chaos out there right now in the world in general. But more of the light workers will awaken and know their true gifts and their true selves and start to work on themselves, so that we can spread the light throughout the world and make the world a better place. And it all starts within, as usual, and this is where this comes into play. So, I'm excited. So we'll see what happens. That's that card. This one, It's a very interesting one. Okay. All right. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, and then it has the lion for the Leo. I'm feeling very heavy energy with this one. There are some of you that have taken so much pride in yourselves that you're starting to have tunnel vision. And while pride is not necessarily a bad thing in itself, it's good to be proud of your accomplishments. It's good to be proud of yourself if you achieve a goal that you've been trying to achieve for a long time, or proud of your kids because they did something wonderful. Things like that. In context, pride is not necessarily a bad thing. But when pride does get in your way, as far as not letting your guard down and going, I'm all of that because I did this and I'm better than you. And when we start getting into that mentality, then that's not good. That's the ego speaking. That's not your heart. That's not your true self thinking for you, in a sense. And the universe is saying, don't let pride get in your way, because it does block other good things that could come into your life, because you got that wall up of that pride, basically, and it stops you from helping others or seeing other people's true light. And I've known a few people recently that have such good hearts and such true intentions in a lot of ways, but they start getting this attitude where, that person just hasn't done as much as I have. I'm proud of what I did, but they really need to step up to the game, and they just, whatever, they can just stay over there because I'm too good for them. They may not say in that many words, but the attitude like that comes out. And we don't have to agree on everything. And we don't have to follow someone else's footsteps as far as lifestyles or opinions or what have you. But we are here to love one another. That's a basic human emotion and energy that we're supposed to be here to spread. And it sounds cheesy and all that, I know, but it's the truth. And the more that we see that and remember that, even if it's disciplining ourselves every day, the better off we'll be. The ego is a very, very tricky thing, because the ego, aka your mind, will negative talk you. It will actually stop you from doing things that you normally would do out of the goodness of your heart. And while the mind can be a good thing as well, it can really limit you from giving your true gifts to the world and for making a better change. So, as I said in my last card reading, it's all about balance. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and going, okay, that's their story. They're not quite at the same view as I am, but that doesn't make me better than them, and that doesn't make them better than me. And it's a matter of loving your fellow human being and humankind, and just operating from that view. And if you can't do that, at least don't bad talk them. Don't say anything at all. Don't try to go out of your way to hurt them, and whether it's in words, which can be very uplifting or can be very harmful. Just be mindful in your actions and your thoughts. And thoughts are everything too, whether we can hear them or not. Our own thoughts can really manifest what comes back to us, because that's still energy, and that still puts out positive or negative energy. And if you really think about it, you'll notice that you think of something repeatedly in a good way, eventually in some form or another it comes back to you. If you think of something in a bad way, you notice bad things keep happening. And, or especially like if you have a bad day or something, you're like, ah, crap, and everything sucks, and and then everything does keep sucking, so, and believe me, I've been there. I'm like, ooh, I gotta mentally check myself here, and it's really, really kind of a cool thing, but it can be kind of disconcerting at times. So that'll discipline some of us to, okay, backtrack. All right, good thoughts. And don't knock yourself if you do have negative thoughts. It's just a matter of evaluating those and going, okay, what makes me better than that person? Nothing. What makes them better than me? Nothing. We all have something to contribute. We all have value. We all have something to give this world. And I think the universe is trying to get people to start recognizing that more. So, and the third one, I love this card. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And you see the feminine energy in this one. And green, life and Gaia, nature. And this is our feminine side. I explained that in the last video. So if you want to look at the last video, you'll see the explanation on that, because we all have a masculine and feminine side. And feminine includes emotions, and it's unfortunate. A lot of us deal with anxiety, depression, lack of confidence, self-confidence, a lot of things because of the way the world can be, the way our upbringings are, or just normal self-doubt. Again, those are all human things, but the universe is saying you are good enough as you are. Of course, grow and do it for yourself. Recognize that, oh, okay, we can always grow, because if we stop growing, what's the point? So always learn, always move forward, think outside the box and get out of your comfort zone. But at the same time, know you are enough, even when you are shifting or changing. Even when you have your messy hair like me, or jammies day, and you feel like crap, and you feel like you gained 5 pounds or more, and you just feel, you have breakouts. I mean, just, it sounds funny, but you all know what I'm talking about. And you just feel, you're still good enough. You're here for a reason. Whether you know that reason or not yet, you are here for a reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. There would be no reason at all. And you are good enough for this world. You are good enough for your spouse. You are good enough for your kids. You're good enough for your pets. You're good enough for your parents. You're good enough for yourself, the most importantly. And yeah, I'm feeling the emotion in this this card. And, I know a lot of people who really doubt themselves in a lot of ways, and I see the potential in them. And I'm sure you guys have all been through that too. And it's like, oh, you just want to show them their reflections in the mirror and say, look at that. You're awesome. You're great. Look at you. You're doing great things. You're helping people, and they don't see it in themselves. So it does take some work. It's not going to be just an easy thing. Oh, I'm good enough, and yay, I'm all ready. And it does take a lot of work. And, I have moments too. I mean, we all do. And it's just a matter of recognizing, okay, is this my ego telling me I'm not good enough, or is that actually true? And obviously, you know what the answer is. It's not true. You are good enough. And the universe is stressing it, but I'm stressing it. I have met so many awesome people in my life, as well as this past month or so. And they're from all walks of life. They all have interesting paths they're on. And it tickles me to know that there's so many different variations of people in the world. And I know there's even more I'm going to meet and find and befriend. And it's exciting. And I want all of them to know you're so great. You are good enough. And even if you're having a rough time right now and are not feeling like a really nice person, believe me, I've been there. But you'll get through it, and you are awesome. You will contribute something to this world, and it doesn't have to be a huge thing. It can be something so small that'll affect someone else's life and ripple into something amazing that will benefit the world and Gaia, as well as the world's growth. So don't forget that. And the next time you start doubting yourself, remember this card. Always remember, you do have value. Whew, oh, wow. The emotional one. Anyway, I am dealing with neighbors who like to scrape their chairs. It's awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same deck this time. I'm going to do a power card, and it's always the card at the bottom of the deck. And, since the deck is already shuffled, I'm not going to do that again. And, again, I'm not going to go into detail about it like I did with these. It's whatever you get from it, whether it's the energy or you just like the colors that come through of the cards, of the artwork, or a specific message enters your mind. So, there we go. Okay. Ah, that's perfect. And that is in sync with the other cards as well. What do you need to release? Waning moon. And it shows a winter night. That's really pretty. So what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of to have your fresh new start? So, all right. Well, that was an awesome reading. I'm sorry I got a little emotional there, but when the energy comes through, I feel it. Sometimes I don't feel a lot, and other times it's emotional. Other times it's angry. Well, I don't get crazy energy or angry, but you know what I mean. So it's a pretty cool thing I can do, and that the universe has gifted me with. So anyway, with all that, I'm going to let you go, guys. I love you all so very much. Just remember, shine your inner light because you are worthy. And until the next time, have a wonderful night and namaste. This can pertain... Oh, God. Hi, everyone. It's Jen Nieto from the Pixie Post. And I'm back with the the Moonology series. I don't know what the hell I'm talking. No idea. I'm exhausted and I have no freaking clue. Yeah! And before I go any further, I do want to apologize for all the lovely noise outside once again. But it's not landscaping this time. It's kids screaming out there. And I love kids. But wow. Okay. One of them has a set of lungs on them. I'm going to tell you right now. But anyway, so if you hear that in the background, I'm sorry. I left the screen open for Timmy because he was going nuts. So the universe is all in chaos here as usual. That's nothing new around here. Hi guys, it's Jen Nieto from the Pixie Post, and I'm back with the new... God, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh. Awesome. More noise! Yay! And I'm back with the newest episode from the Moonology series. So, again, I'm using my Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin, Boland. Hi guys, it's Jen Nieto from the Pixie Post, and I'm back with the newest edition of Pixie Post, the Moon series, the Moonology series. I don't even know what the hell my series is called. Oh my god. Of these, old energy out as far as, and as usual, I can't talk. Maybe I should find a new way to talk. That would be awesome. Hi everyone, it's Pixie Post from, Anyway, this reading is going to be very interesting. I feel a really interesting energy in general around, and I'm saying interesting a lot. Why am I saying interesting a lot? This card is very interesting. Oh God, I gotta stop saying that. Hi! Really? I get a stupid pop-up window the minute I'm trying to do this video. Really? Ugh. I am doing this at night. I tried to do this video earlier today. And I thought it was safe that my phone wouldn't ring. I was wrong.